the fuck that means.
Yeah, then he ended it.
Welcome to the show. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, fuck that. We're gonna just skip that tonight. All right. Unmute yourself.
That's funny. That's hilarious. Fuck it. We're going.
I don't give a fuck.
We're obviously missing somebody right here at the start. JR doesn't know if he'll join us tonight. He got home super late. I got home super late, so that's why we actually are starting late.
There.
Shuffle McStabby said, F it.
Why is it not on like
Shuffles McStabby? That's a
there
great username right there. Word, boys.
What's this one?
Oh, did you see Dan's photo, by the way, from the majors at his place?
That cruise one's pretty distracting.
Yeah. Maybe shouldn't do that one. Yeah, no. It's
the one we should be using like doesn't work because you can't really see the ropes because of our faces.
What if we do? No, I don't want to try and do it.
No, just do this one.
Stargazing. McStabby. Who else is here? Sinister Mind. Holy shit! What's going on, Sin? It's been fucking forever. Who put Tom in charge of the effects? No, it wasn't me. I'm not in charge of any of the effects. I just literally bring up the comments and that's it. But holy shit, yeah, we haven't had Sinister Mind out here in ages. I survive. The woods of northern Minnesota haven't killed you yet, huh? Oh, that's good. Glad to hear you're still alive and well up there in northern Minnesota. Way up there in the woods where bears and coyotes and timberwolves and maybe even some mooses live. So yeah, man, it's Tuesday. You see Ace is still doing his little social media jesting it. Yeah, the meese, those mooses is little bears and mooses in town. Yeah, see, there you go. You must be way the fuck up there then. Ace is doing his normal Tuesday little shout out on social medias there.
No, I'm not. The only reason I'm saying that is because I don't want people to be like, I didn't see any of the posts. I'm not. Sorry. I was just answering a text.
A Voyager. Okay, nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. That's lovely territory. It gets fucking cold in the winter. But today is probably a nice day. It's probably only like 70 degrees up there. Beautiful with a nice brisk breeze or something. Ace, how was street the street show for First on Sunday? I'm sorry I missed it.
Yeah, what was it called? Like Open Streets or some shit? I don't really know, but it was like felt like a fucking mile or two of just the street was just closed and there was just like tents up. But really the most hopping part of it was probably where the ring was. There was a couple spots I think maybe had some bands later when we were leaving, but 4 hours, but fucking power to those guys. That was a 4 hour straight show. You got to see a lot of talent. You got to see some talent twice, maybe even thrice. But it was fun. It was a good time. Got to see some of our friends. So what was fun for me is we do so much of this that, and then again, people are like, well, you guys go to shows all the time. But yeah, but the majority of our shows, we're also working, and not that that's not fun, but sometimes you forget what it's like on the other side. And I hadn't done that in so long, and especially at this level, like, and because the last couple shows outside of indie I've gone to were so it's like this is the first time I've gone to another indie show. It's just a fan in a long, like, couple years probably. And it was just a blast to just have fun, yell, laugh. Crowd was good. They had a lot of their faithful there. Shout out to our friend Lupe. He was out there hanging out. I got to see a lot of friends, got to see Got to see our boy Alvin Falcone. Got to see Jay Marston. Got to see Badger Briggs, friend of the show. Saw our boy Darren Corbin. Saw Jin and Cho. No More Violent.
It was a outdoor street fight, open streets out Hennepin Avenue in Uptown, right in front of Uptown Bar and Arcade. So didn't mean to interrupt you there, just answering that question.
Got to see our boy Mr. Williams. So yeah, it was a good time. And again, it was just fun to see friends perform, but also just good to be on that fan side of things. Brought the homie Chris Lawrence with, who doesn't go to like wrestling, ever. Like it's just not on his radar. So like he was laughing and having a good time too.
Yeah.
So like yeah, it was cool, man. It was a good time. And dude, they are like. I mean, I know there's already been so much announced for SummerSlam weekend up in the Twin Cities right now, but like First is just fucking killing it. Like let's talk about these shows. Let me pull them up real quick because they basically announced that they're running the whole weekend already. So like we have what is it? Is it the 30th is the Mall of America show?
31st.
Sorry. So the 31st is the Mall of America show, which awesome. Might try to go. We'll see. Tickets are on sale soon. Honestly, this whole weekend with all the shows that are being announced so far, and then just the SummerSlam shows being in town, like, man, I really do want to try to go to a bunch of this, and I know I'm going to be off that whole Saturday, Sunday, possibly some of Friday. They also just announced that they're doing First Avenue Saturday, August 1st at a 10 p.m. 18 plus show. And that is a remix. So that will have the full on wrestling live music and then burlesque drag. So that's going on after SummerSlam. And then they just announced today, Sunday, August 2nd, First Avenue. Again, this is going to be a 1 p.m. bell time. And yeah, man, GCW versus First Wrestling. So that's going to be.
What are they at the same time on that Sunday, or is it just more just trying to get eyes on the products kind of things? What's going on, hot Vasliers 563? Hello to you as well. Thank you for joining us tonight. I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy. And, I was hoping for like a whole week-long thing, which looks like it's just going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the conventions and any of the independent shows, which is more than okay. Because, I don't know. I got some news last week that was kind of a little, not off-putting or anything like that, but just a little bit different. So one of my coworkers just got back from a long leave after shoulder surgery. And then my other coworker will be taking some time off for family leave. His dad's doing okay-ish now, but he could be doing better. So he's going to literally be working with his dad to get him more physically fit, go through some speech therapy, some occupational therapy, get him more healthy, hopefully expending his life more than what his dad's probably like looking at, like, I want to die now. So he's going to take some time off, and Minnesota allows that for 8 to 12 weeks of family leave. So you're from Russia. My English not so good, but I'm studying. Well, hey, you know what? Your typing and your of English is still very good. So we appreciate you joining us. So you a big wrestling fan there, Vasliers? Tom's English isn't good either. Fuck you, Shuffles McStabby. I'm pretty sure I know that's Luke or whatever. Fucking Duke. Lucas the Dukas. Asshole. I think that's who it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But we do appreciate everybody joining in, and every comment obviously still helps us grow the 2 Count brand, whether you're in Russia, which, by the way, we've had some pretty epic international reach of late. We've had a lot of Indian folks join us for some of our watch-alongs. Obviously now Vasliers from Russia. We've had some Spaniards come through, some Canadians, which is, whatever. We've had a kid from England who said he would join us again, but we haven't seen him since because there's also a 7-hour time gap. So I think he joined us literally on a day he had off or whatever. So, but we do appreciate again everybody joining us here for another 2-count Tuesday. Vestlers, how late is it over there in Russia? I assume it's probably like 3 a.m. Dan's here. He's checking in. Probably better than my typing. Well, that's true, Dan. But we can only blame your gimpy ass hand for that poor typing. So I don't know. I feel like I'm just talking to myself because Ace is busy with other things.
Hey, now you're talking to the people in the chat.
I'm always talking to people in the chat. I have to engage.
Are they nothing? Is that what you're saying?
No, I have to engage. Somebody has to engage the people in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at it.
Very important. Well, that's cool though. I mean, obviously we're also very excited about SummerSlam coming to the Twin Cities. I don't know if I'm actually going to go to SummerSlam. I think I might just worry about going to the indie shows, man.
I mean, for me, like, I'm such a production whore though that like I just want to see in that stadium what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go.
That's true. That's fair.
Plus, again, dude, like, I've gone to big shows, like big WWE shows. I get the appeal. Like I was going before the ticket prices were crazy and all that, and like so, like I get it. Like it's a good ass time there, and again, the production's always like really top notch, and just like I don't know, this last Mania one in Vegas really was giving me the like, fuck, I want to go back to like a week like that where it's WWE's the fucking headliner, but then there's a bunch of fun shit just going on the rest of the time. And like it's truly like that's the thing. Like Mania is the one where it's truly like a wrestling just week long vacation because you could literally fill every day of that week up with wrestling events.
Correct.
Where like these ones, the Rumble, Survivor Series, or whatever hell, War Games, SummerSlam, like these ones, they're not there yet. Who knows? But right now they're like an extended weekend. You know what I mean? It's like a 3-day weekend where you can go and it's going to just be shit all day and all night. And yeah, I'm excited for it. I mean, it's going to be fucking expensive because fucking buying so many. I mean, just the fucking indie shows are going to be what, $20 to $40 anywhere in between that. So it's like, you could go to like 4 of those maybe. And then, fucking WrestleCon, gonna probably, depending who's there, might do some of the meet and greets if there's anybody there that's like really like a bucket list check that I haven't had the chance to yet. Plus, it's just fun to walk around WrestleCon, which is why I was glad I got that free pass. Because even if you don't pay anything, you still kill 2-3 hours just walking around, being like, "Oh, hey, look over there! Oh, look, there's something."
Always something to see there at WrestleCon. So.
And then, like, dude, there's a lot of good merch and shit there too. Like, so that's fun to look at. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good weekend. I'm trying to see when the actual GCW. So Saturday, August 1st, which means they must be running a show going into SummerSlam, and then first is running when SummerSlam ends that night. So, like, literally, you could go to First Avenue and watch a show, head down to US Bank, watch the big show, leave there during the main event, and head back to First Avenue, and then watch a First Wrestling show.
Oh, so they're working together, basically, GCW and First Wrestling.
Oh yeah, that's why they're doing an actual branded that's not a joke. It's literally GCW versus First Wrestling on Sunday. Rosters. Like, I wasn't just making that up. That's a legit thing. That show is happening. That's
look going to be the gift sub. Look at that. Look at that. Dan's always coming through.
There you go, Dan.
Yeah, where Dan is.
That's the Sunday show going in. That's the 1 p.m. bell time. So definitely want to be at that show. Like, that's going to be fun seeing GCW versus the First Wrestling roster, which we have a lot of friends on that First Wrestling roster.
Well, we also got friends on the GCW roster. Sam Stackhouse was just
got a couple, yeah. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Cooper made his JCW debut not too long ago. So
GC Dub, yeah, man.
Shuffles McStabby cheers 1. That's good. Thank you.
What's crazy is there's still more shows getting announced, and we don't know who other companies are coming. You know what I mean? There's a few that still may pop up and run. Some of these bigger ones that do run more, national stuff. So
you're a real one, Dan. We appreciate your. Yeah, see, Shuffles gets it.
Sad Dan works harder to keep fans coming to this show than the actual host.
Hey, hold on. First of all, we're also both wearing branded shirts today, which is not normal for the show to have any of us wear really 2 Count branded stuff on air, if you will. So, and I try my best. I was talking to guys at the golf club about the show lately. So
Yeah. But we know what we have to do, and it's not just telling people about the show. Like,
yeah,
the effort content wise is where we need to fucking kick it in gear eventually.
that's
someday,
true.
Someday, maybe. Y'all be fucking surprised as hell if it happens.
Well, listen, we are in the wrestling business. Does anybody know anybody who wants to just work for experience? Come on, just work for experience.
God, you know, that's funny. Funny stuff.
Well, it's one of those things where, you know, we've talked about the similarities between wrestling and comedy so much on these shows over the years that, you know, it's one of those things that even more lately now I've gotten to the point where I'm like, man, can I really even afford to keep doing the commentary? Because, you know, as much as I love doing it and love seeing everybody and doing the shows, but man, it's a haul, it's drive, it's time out of your day. I'm always fucking tired even going into the shows, and I'm tired when I get home, and I'm exhausted for like a day straight. So I don't know, man. It's just
you also work at a bar on the weekends too, though, so that throws a whole new element in there. Because that's just late nights, man. Like if I was doing that, like I have a second job too, but my shit's done by 8:30. Like if I had to work till 2-3 in the fucking morning and then do that shit, I'd be like, fuck that.
Tina's showing up here. She says, hey, friends.
I honestly, at our age, I don't know how you still fucking do it, dude. I could not do it. I can't even hang out in a bar till 2, like sitting there, let alone have to work it.
Well, you know, that's the thing. I'm an avid people watcher, and when you work at a bar, you just get to people watch, especially at the door. So, sounds like you're getting old, Tom. Yeah, well, yeah.
He is old, dude. We're in our 40s. Like, what are you guys talking about? We're old.
Yeah, I got some of this white in the beard right there. So,
what do you think of the new Timberwolves logo?
I like the fact that they went to the more old school. Dan cheers 1,000 bits. That's fucking crazy. That's awesome. I love that they went to the more old school colors. Yeah. I like the redesign of the black with the
blue and teal around it.
Yeah,
or teal and blue and green. Sorry.
Yeah, with the pine trees and stuff. Tom, if you could stop people watching through my window, it would be appreciated. Shut up. It's just called being a peeper. And listen, peeping Tom is a thing. So shut up. Shit, I forgot that you're
plus. It's the only way you can orgasm.
10 years. You could have just said over 10 years. It's a 10 with that little plus at the end of it. Makes me feel real fucking old there, Sin. Come on. But I mean, yeah, no, the Timberwolves logo. Again, it's a little bit classier than the last one, you know, because a lot of people were saying like, oh, well, it looks a lot like the Coyote logo, and which also shut up. That, you know, like, oh, that was the key. Nice. Or the old school or the new school, I guess, Arizona Coyotes logo. But honestly, I'm digging it. I really hope the team next year is much better than this year, which I don't know. We'll see. When I go to Vegas, people watch more than gamble. Honestly, it's one of the only reasons I go to Mall America now. I mean, when I've done shows at House Comedy, which has been a long time, I used to just try and go early just to stay on the first floor in the rotunda, and then go to the fourth floor and just watch people go through the rotunda, you know, depending if there's anything going on there. But man, the people watching at Mall America that's like another level. It's the only real reason I would ever go to State Fair, because I hate most of those people that go to State Fair.
Yeah, dude, I go to Vegas and I stay on Fremont. I stay at the Golden Nugget, and like that's what I do. Like I'll have maybe 1 or 2 drinks. I'll hit the dispensary, and then I just fucking walk up and down and just watch everything going on.
Well, there's just so much to watch, though, too, when you're in Vegas. Like, Vegas is the ultimate people watching destination because, one, you get maniacs. You get the people who are crazy drunk or just waiting for the next fix, trying to go to the table and play and gamble somewhere. So you got all that going on. Or you just got people who are out of their fucking minds and they ended up in Vegas. Homeless people or whatever. Fremont is the best place to stay and people watch. See, there you go. Sin's with you on that one. You and Sin would probably get along great, you know. So, Sin, if you're ever back down this way or whatever for a show or whatever, and Ace is around, I'll make sure I get y'all introduced. She's great. Sinister Mind, she's a great person. You guys would hit it off. You guys could be fast friends. Dan saying he's going to New York Thursday and Vegas in September. Wow. Busy, Dan. Even Tina agrees with you. There you go. Look at that. Me leaving my house. Essentially, I'm a vampire these days. Well, that's fair. I try to stay as much as possible. Today was a great day to stay indoors. You know, Sin, you mentioned is 95 up there in Orr. It's in the 90s down here in the cities. I can only imagine what it is down in Rochester. I had to
81.
I had to sweat my balls off. How's it 81 down there? How's it hotter fucking north than it is south? Whatever.
I don't know. Tomorrow's supposed to get like super hot, but it's also supposed to get like super shitty with storms tomorrow down here. So
of course.
They're talking like 90, but with the humidity and shit, it's gonna bring some pretty shitty storms, they say. Like all day.
Damn.
I might have to go sit in the fucking stairwell at work.
Dan saying I'm usually a mushroom, which is fun because, you know, it would have been funnier if you had said I'm usually on mushrooms, Dan. Just saying. Is your office that fucking bad though? Like the stairwell is the cool part, or just no for storms?
Like that, yeah, for storms. That's where they make us go to take cover. Yeah, no, I don't. Fucking, I wouldn't hang out there.
All right, I took that the wrong way. I was just like, oh, because it's super cold in there.
No. It's just if we have to take. I mean, generally, I won't go though. I'll still just sit at my desk and watch out the window, see what happens.
A bunch of people do that, even at my work, and we literally just had a drill last week, and everybody's just, oh well, you know, like it's good to know where we gotta go. I'm like, yeah, it's great to know where you gotta go.
They made us do the drill, and that was a few weeks ago, and then like literally the next day is when the tornadoes hit our town.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny. It was perfect timing.
Wind is picking up down there in Iowa, where Tina is at. So stay safe. Who knows what's going to come rolling through those prairie towns of southern Minnesota and Iowa. Thank God I live in the cities area where nothing can possibly go wrong. Oh, man. You know what? The sad thing is I've literally worked so much in the last couple of weeks, though. I have seen nothing wrestling wise. I haven't watched Dynamite. I haven't watched Raw, SmackDown, nothing. I have not watched a single bit of anything since, God, probably the Dynamite after Double or Nothing. So it's been a long time.
Yeah, no, I haven't been able to watch anything this week either, other than the shit on First that I went to.
Right. Which, you know, you're right though too, and that's actually why I really am kicking myself for missing that one. But you know, after the round of golf, I was just a little getting to that point where I was like, God, I got a headache coming in. Like you can just kind of feel the headache coming in, and I was like, God, just being outside for even longer at that point, I was like, Jesus, man, like.
We actually posted up on the one side of the railing that like there was a tree right next to us, so it kind of basically shaded us.
Oh,
so we were fine until we like actually decided to walk up and down. Then it was like, ugh.
You see the clip of Brody Lee Jr.'s first match. I saw something about it. I haven't watched any of it though. But good for him getting in there. Being trained.
Was that the Joey Janela match? I saw like the end. I saw the like highlight of the end when he beats him.
Did a little homage to Bray Wyatt. Well, of course, that's what his dad would have wanted.
Was that Mania? I think that was Mania week. I think that was what that happened.
You were wiped out. You needed to be lights out. You know what? Honestly, actually, when I got home, I literally was only here. I was literally only awake for about like another hour after getting home because I was so fucking tired at that point, man. So took a shower, very cold shower, and then some reason that sounded a little Trump-like in my head, which is not great. But and then I was just out, man. Like I tried to eat something, and then watch a little bit of a movie, and that was it, man.
Dude, the president totally jinxed the fucking Knicks last night.
Yeah, man, they were riding high off of these Danhausen curses, and then
That fucker shows up and just pissed everybody off, and they just went downhill.
Yeah.
And then falls asleep. The funniest thing is seeing how much shit DJ Khaled's getting right now. Like, people are pissed that he paid so much money to be in those seats, and I guess the whole game he was just on his phone. Like, he didn't even like look up. And like, people are fucking going at him online right now.
So he was courtside. Is that right?
Yeah, he was fucking courtside, but he was on his phone. Like, he literally was like this the whole fucking night. They were saying people were like taking pictures from inside and posting and being like, must be something really good going on his phone because he fucking hasn't looked up.
You watch just porn or something.
Well, he's a big golf guy. Watch him. He's fucking like watching like fucking golf YouTube.
Speaking of golf, by the way, huh? Nelly Korda get another major championship on Sunday, huh?
Yeah, dude. Pumped to see her. 2 weeks.
That's right. I get my ticket for that too. God, it's just money out the door all fucking time.
Not too bad though. 60 said and done for that ticket.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
I bought mine today, so. Yeah, actually, that whole fucking women's U.S. Open field was just that whole leaderboard the last 2 days was just fucking solid golfers, solid fucking players.
Yeah, a
Fun
lot of
to see.
movement too. So
Yeah,
a lot of fun stuff there, though.
yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go to my first LPGA here in a couple weeks and then see it in person. I was saying it over the weekend. Dude, Nelly Korda isn't better than half the dudes on the PGA tours. Like, she's truly one of the best golfers in the fucking world. So. It's going to be cool to see that in front of me.
Yes, sir.
And then Charlie Hall's just fucking hot. So if she's here, awesome.
I got to assume that she's going to be here. She's finished second in 2 majors. She's bound to get one eventually. Who knows? It could be the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, and that's what's cool is that it's a major. So, like, most of the big names will be here.
Oh, absolutely.
Gabby Lopez, too, man. I'm a big Gabby Lopez fan. Mexico, baby. So, and she fucking made a run at it this weekend too. So
she certainly did. Yeah, she finished in a tie for second. George Traeger's Luthez Hall of Fame is a month away. It certainly is. So, God, so many things coming up. That's the whole thing. So, the end of June with the LPGA event, then 4th of July, then the George Traeger's Luthez Hall of Fame weekend in Waterloo. It's going to be. God, man, I'm so tired already. I'm so tired just thinking of like all the stuff that I got coming up. You throw in just work related things and whatnot. So, man, that vacation in November can't come quick enough, can it?
It's going to definitely be needed by the time we get there.
No kidding, man.
Going to definitely be needed.
I mean, we say it every year or every time we do. I've done the Jericho Cruise, and obviously every time we've done it together, you've said the same thing, man. It's like, it's fucking needed. It is very much needed at this point, and it's not until November. So,
not gonna lie though, I kind of wish it was fucking like January again. Just PTO wise, it would have worked out a whole lot better for me.
Also, Janet Hayes will be in Minneapolis at the end of the month. Tom, what is
who?
She's a porn star.
Oh yeah, aren't they bringing in the whole like Exotica coming to the Minneapolis Convention Center?
That's right, Adult Con or some shit like that.
Yeah. Let's go.
Why? Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? I mean, we've already been to that tattoo convention where your nephew passed out during the fucking.
I've been to one of those way back in the day when they had one at the convention center, and I was interning for Drive 105. Like, our show went there and did some live bits.
Which is so weird that a radio show would go to, but I mean, I guess you're not showing anything, so you can just talk to them about things,
Yeah. Oh, well, and that's what it was. We were getting like interviews. We did a couple of video clips too, but like there was like this brand of lube like had their own whole thing, and you can like spin their wheel. But the thing was, you had to sit on like a saucer sled, and they spinned you on like a big wheel.
Jesus.
And it was just completely covered, like the mat that they're spinning you thing on. It's just covered in their lube, and basically you just win free lube. Perfect. So somewhere there's an audio clip of me sitting in this fucking little sled, like getting spun around, being like, "Please don't fucking tip me in this fucking like pool of lube."
Oh, it's not even Drive 105 anymore, is it?
Fuck, I doubt it, dude. No, it changed a few things after that. I don't know what it is now.
Oh, it's right. It's Love 105. They changed it into like the all contemporary station. which is so weird because they still have like 3 signals that just like, and none of them pick up all across the Twin Cities, which is the dumbest fucking thing. JR is here, everybody. JR, you got a call out earlier today, by the way. Let's see here. Where's that comment? Where's that comment?
If it was fuck off, I will say.
Oh, damn.
No,
Next time they come to Whistling Straits, I'm hoping I'm there.
Remember when JR used to be on the show? Ha 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 ha! He got you good. Shuffles McStabby is
Very nice. Thanks, Shuffley.
Dan gifted them a sub today. Every time the PGA
Nice.
Kohler at Whistling Straits. Giant pain in the ass. Of course, it's a giant pain in the ass for you. You don't want to go.
How you doing?
Oh man, I would love to play that course.
Oh yeah, Stan is a longtime fan of JR. Good old JR.
Back in the olden days. Oh, back when we used to sing about fish having sex. Those were the good old days.
JR with his
Hey, Dina.
time with the Steel Toe Morning Show here and there, and Corey's show.
I was never on with Aaron. The only thing I ever did with Aaron was I did that
Wrestling show.
he did.
Crushed
Otherwise, I was just on with Corey. Oh yeah, the
the
fishes.
bitches.
The fishes and bitches.
I remember that fucking Friday show that we all did. Like I got on with
Dude.
y'all. Like that was
Do
a
you,
lot.
remember, do you remember the Do you remember the drinking show?
Yeah, of course I do remember the drinking show.
The drinking show was. I mean, literally, and Ace. I know you were probably working a rail job, but literally everybody that was on the show and everybody that was watching the show just got trashed.
Yeah, this was your hospital cup show, right?
Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry for the. I don't know. I'm old. I don't remember what the hell I tell anybody anymore.
Well, because you were doing that right when we started the Mass Comedian X.
Oh, that's right.
Memories.
Yeah, because our first WrestleMania watch along that we actually got drunk during, which is like the only time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
You were drinking out of that cup.
That was right. That's hospital wine.
Your wine cup, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. JR, so we were talking a little bit about some of the other stuff going on SummerSlam weekend. Are you planning on going to anything that weekend? I know you got.
Honestly, I can't tell you. Is that the 20th? I mean,
July 31st.
Oh, July 31st.
Or August 1st.
I won't be here for a lot of it. I will be up in Alexandria, so probably not.
What's in Alexandria?
My brother has a resort on my family's having.
Oh, yeah. No, we knew that. Yeah, you've told us that. We knew you weren't going to be around for SummerSlam.
Tina's going to WrestleCon.
You're going to Tina, I'll be there one day. I don't know what day. Probably Friday. The one show you're gonna miss that you're gonna hate to miss, JR, is they just announced today GCW versus First Wrestling at First Avenue.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the reaction everybody should have.
But I don't know how far you are because that is Sunday. It is Sunday, but it's like at 1:00. It's before SummerSlam Sunday.
Alexander is 2 hours away, and if it's family stuff, he's gonna have to stay a little bit longer than he wants to. Probably.
I'm gonna be stuck there.
He wants to leave at fucking 8:00 in the morning, beat the rush out of there, and he's still going to stay until almost fucking 5 in the afternoon.
Yes.
Hooray! JR is here. Now I can show up for a minute. Yes, Ace, you are definitely welcome at our house. That's what they're saying. Dan and Stacy welcome you into their house. You want to go to Whistling Straits?
Yeah, I want to play that place.
Oh, and by the way, too, yeah, Ace, obviously SummerSlam weekend, if you need a place to stay, Casa de Top Shelf is more than accommodating.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it all depends what ends up happening.
I know. I'm fully aware. It all depends on what might be happening because I also figured we all know there's going to be some more like last minute shows and stuff that are going to be booked and thrown in there and stuff. But
yeah, I think we'll see some other Minnesota places run. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if because like we haven't seen anything out of. Well, I'm not going to go over any of the other companies, but there's a lot of other independent Minnesota companies that run constantly.
Yeah.
And none of them have announced any dates yet that weekend. And I'm sure they're going to have something at least in the metro area or very, very close to. But then again, maybe not. I don't. They're also just between like First GCW, which will bring in some local talent with their own roster when they come on these shows. So like, I don't know, between those, there's a lot of people who are probably already booked all weekend that would be like the sells for the Midwest. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Yeah, it also depends for me, my PTO. If I can spare a day, I will probably take that Friday off. But again, going into that next week is traditionally a week not a week long, but like that Wednesday through Friday, I'm off for another vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So it all really depends how much my PTO is at that time, because then I also have to make sure I have enough for the fucking cruise. So if I have a day to spare, I'm gonna take that Friday off. Because honestly, I wouldn't mind going to the Mall of America show, just because if I'm going to go, I wouldn't mind hitting a lot of these shows that are going to happen all weekend. Because also, again, with WrestleCon in town and stuff, this is the chance where you may see some really big, unexpected people pop up at some of these shows that we wouldn't normally get just because of the convenience of they're all in the city already. So I'd love to be at that Mall of America show. I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll see. I guess I'm not going to go too crazy about being at the remix Saturday night after SummerSlam, because that's going to be a really late night then. And if I end up going to the big show, that'll probably do it for me. But I'm definitely want to be at that GCW first wrestling show the next day. And then who knows what else is going to happen. And then Friday, I would typically try to hit, if I'm off, I'm going to try to hit WrestleCon. But I also, if they're going to do a WWE World, I'd like to go do that and check out. They're going to have a Superstore. So I'd like to go check out Superstore because there's always cool shit.
Listen, I will tell you how you get through some of this stuff, Ace. You well-timed energy drinks, man, okay? You just got to know how to pace yourself with the energy drinks or Adderall or cocaine. I'm just putting that out there, all right?
I'll get through the shows all right. It's just fucking like getting everything fitted in, you know.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, there's
and then also the wild card of there's stuff that we don't, that's probably still not announced that we don't know. Dude, they just announced that there's gonna be some like big wrestle lit party where they're gonna have like a bunch of people come through and it's just a fucking party at night. Big guy for number one. What's his name? Who's that guy that they just in NXT that they just brought? The big dude. Rooks.
Good question.
Rooks.
Oh yeah, the English dude.
Something Rooks. Like kind of chunkier, but like big. I don't know. He's awesome. Mason Rooks, I think his name is. Maybe is that who it is? Dan, is that who he's?
That
wrestling?
sounds right. Well, let me just turn on the old TV here. Let's see who's on NXT. Hey, you know, by the way, their Stanley Cup playoffs is on right now. Just saying.
Fucking Vegas.
There's also Brazil versus USA women's friendly for soccer.
Got World Cup next week, boys. Actually, this weekend. This week.
Yep.
USA Friday night, 8 p.m. I think Mexico is Friday during the day. Sorry, those are my two teams. So let's go.
Well, what is Italy not one of your teams?
It's funny. No, I have not really ever jumped on that bandwagon of Italy. I know that's half of my fucking heritage, but like it was always USA because I was a little kid and we lived in Minnesota, right? And then honestly, in my household, when we did talk about like our ethnicity and our heritage, my dad was always very quiet about the Italian side. Like he just never talked about it much. Where like
they weren't connected enough to care.
Probably not, honestly, because I don't know a lot of my extended family on that side. But then my mom's side, the Mexican side, the Latino, like they talk all the time. Like as far as they talk. So like I know about a whole extended side of family that I've never met any of these people, but I know they're my family. And then that's not counting like the fucking giant part of it that I do know. So yeah, anyways, that's just kind of how it was. So like mom would always be like, go Mexico. And I'd be like, yeah, go Mexico. Unless it's USA.
Well, even that, look, people have found a way of rooting for both. But it's funny you mentioned that because I had somebody the other day ask me if I know a Mike Chilstrom. I go, I don't know most of my dad's side. It's literally his cousins on his mother's side, and that's about it. Everybody on his dad's side, since his dad walked out on the family because he's an alcoholic, when my dad was like fucking 8 years old. So fuck him, you know.
Yep.
Evil is easier to type than Naraku. Oh God, what a terrible fucking name.
What?
Naraku for
No
evil.
worse than Chillstrom.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
Oh yeah.
Listen,
Say them both 3 times fast.
Naraku, Chillstrom. Chillstrom, like when you say it three
Chillstrom
times,
has a better ring to it.
actually, when you say it 3 times fast, it sounds like you're trying to play the penis game. Penis, or like that scene from Varsity Blues, right? Penis, vagina. Naraku is greater than Chillstrom. Damn you, Luke, you son of a bitch. I'll stab you like Mr. McStabby, all right? Shuffles McStabby. What a great, again, that's a great fucking username right there. What are they going to do, you know?
They're
No.
going to shuffle and then stab you.
By the way, Shuffles McStabby, Luke, and I used to be part of that KCUK show with Corey Adam.
Ah, very nice.
That sometimes, at least I'd have something to do on a Wednesday night instead of just work myself to fucking death to wee hours of the morning or whatever. Just kidding.
Mhm.
I just worked like 12 hours last week, where it was like 8 to 8 on Wednesdays.
For the whole week, you just work 12 hours. That's not much.
No, that was just one day. Was 8 to 8 on last Wednesday, and then I followed up by another 8 to 8, or with a 4:30 to 5 o'clock the next day. So
Do you get paid overtime?
I certainly do, sir.
Well, then fuck yourself.
Yeah, I had 11 and a half hours of overtime last week.
Because see, today I work from 7 to 6:30, and I just can't work on Friday. I'll be able to work probably 4 hours Friday, so I can only get 40. I can't do overtime. So fuck
And
them.
that's fucking lame. I mean, anybody who's trying to curtail what people will work because, we can't go overtime, then why don't you actively look for a solution in the form of a salary that's fucking manageable? Like,
Yeah.
And also, you work so many fucking hours, JR. Honestly, I can't believe you haven't shot up a fucking store yet.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not trying to be that guy who's advocating for that. Obviously, I do not condone anybody who's shooting up schools, stores.
First of all, JR wouldn't shoot a store up. He would just fucking like tip a TV over and be like, "Fuck it, I'm out."
You know, Ace knows me better than probably anybody. Yes, that's exactly what I would just say. You know what? Fuck you. Then I think I told you 2 weeks ago on Friday. I was close to doing that.
Actually, what I would love to see is you tip over a fucking TV, go, "Fuck it, I'm out," and then actually just have like somehow like a machine gun just like shoot the TV, like, the company will pay for that.
That right there is true. That right there, true story.
JR might shit his pants in a grocery store, though. Yeah, he might.
Yeah, we all.
But it also might just be gas.
Dude, I gotta share this story, and I don't want to. The last time I was at a Cub Foods, I'm literally just trying to go through an aisle, and this dude literally was blocking the whole aisle. And as I got closer and was going to say, "Excuse me," he smelled so bad. I had to turn. I just literally turned around and went down a different aisle. Like, I had to still go to that aisle that he was in. I just went to a different aisle and just waited for him to be gone from that aisle. He smelled so fuck. It was like a combination of BO, definitely shitting his pants, and like rotisserie chicken. It was the worst. It was the worst. I was like, no.
Well, when you went back, did it still smell?
Yeah, it lingered. Like, that's how bad it was. He left and it just lingered. I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of the store because you're gonna go every aisle looking for your fucking cheese poofs and Twinkies and shit like that.
Did you keep track of what he was touching?
No. I literally, as soon as like I went through that aisle and smelt that he was still just lingering, I'm like, I don't even know what else I fucking need. I'll come back another day. I'll go to a different store. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, there's certain things I just can't handle, and it's people with bad BO or just like where they smell like they shit their pants. It's probably another reason I hate the state fair. It's because that's most of the smell you're gonna have at the state fair. It's like those two things.
I think a lot of that's cattle.
Maybe, but some of these people smell like they're fucking cattle. Then how about that?
Yeah, that's believable.
Yeah.
Ace, you go a lot, like at least to see Chris there, right? Like,
No, I haven't actually. We didn't go last year because the year before when we went, it was just so. And I haven't had PTO, so I'd be on the weekend, and it's like, fuck that, it's too busy. And Chris is at a point now where he kind of just goes, plays, and gets the fuck out of there too. He's like, I don't want to be here.
They smell like they're fucking cattle. Well, they smell like they are cattle, but I wouldn't put past some of these people to try. You know, like that's probably all I could say as far as terms of service for all the places we're on right now. But yeah, there you go. Thank you for that one, Luke. You asshole. Way to call me on my word choice there in the worst way possible.
I appreciated it.
I know. Oh man, I tell you what though, a lot to look forward to this summer, but I'm also just already just tired thinking of it. Just saying.
Yeah, summers are just busy, man.
I know, and that's part of it too. Is just it's busy. I worked this last Friday and Saturday at the bar too, so that's the whole thing. I think I've also just been getting discouraged because of, only being able to work Fridays at the bar here and there, not even like a full schedule all the time because of other things that's going on. But like, man, dude, like that money I made this last weekend, woo, that's what I need, baby. That gives me like, ooh, I got cash in hand. I don't have to worry about running a fucking credit card. Yes. Can we talk about the beautiful news that CM Punk was potentially gone for being disruptive? Per Sean Ross Sapp, Mike, you gotta let it go, man. CM Punk will exist in your head for way longer than he's around, dude.
I didn't even hear anything about that.
Good
So long,
night,
Stacy. Have a good sleep and a good shift.
yeah. You do.
I thought the talk of CM Punk reason was he's roided out now. Another thing.
Oh yeah, Big Papa Pump style, like he's on the juice.
But apparently what's that? Cesar Bonin guy?
Cesar Bononi.
Yeah, apparently he's working with like a bunch of wrestlers and getting them all fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Like maybe just doing his program and shit.
Yeah, he was part of the Wingmen in AEW there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a few WWE guys that are on his program, and they're all just fucking getting shredded. Not saying that's what he's doing, but I just the last thing I heard about Punk is people were like, "Oh, he's on roids. Yeah, he's getting big. He's on roids." But also, I haven't really paid much attention to anything this week either, though.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, Mike, we haven't been able to watch a lot of things outside of just the shows where we've been working or whatever. But also, CM Punk being disruptive is not really any other new news. So he's just the cancer of pro wrestling. Also, like we talked about, Tom, anytime he's the top guy, the company plummets. That's true. The numbers don't lie when it comes to CM Punk being on top, because as much as he likes to say that he's the best in the world, he doesn't have the WWE base still, even. Like, obviously, they've been cheering for him for 10 years when he was gone, but he still will never be a top guy in that company as far as the look and the wrestling style.
That's why he dropped at Mania.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
He's going to the mid card. He is going to just put over young talent.
You know what I'd love to see him do? No joke. Bring back the original looking ECW title just to piss off some purists. That's the only way he should work right now. Is just bring back that title and just make a mockery of it. Because it's not like Vince hasn't done that already before, right? Like winning the fucking thing in a goddamn do-rag. Come on.
Well, they could do something just because Heyman's still around.
Mm-hmm. I don't want the whole program back. It wouldn't make any fucking sense. But just throw the old fucking belt on him. Just say, make it a mid-card belt. Make it the new hardcore championship. I mean, honestly, that was one thing I love from Attitude Era that people don't talk about nearly enough, is when the hardcore championship went 24/7 and Crash and Hardcore Holly just fucking did their thing with Mick Foley and whomever else just wanted a shot at that fucking title. Just bring his ex out AEW belt. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen there. That's for sure. But I mean, I could see that happening though. Like, give him something to do where it's not because then if he went intercontinental or U.S. title, I think CM Punk would just leave the company. It's one thing if you say you're mid card and you're still working with some top guys, but if you actually present a belt change where he's the mid card belt, he'll fucking lose his mind. He's the best in the world.
I think at this point though, like anything they do, he knows it's coming. You know what I mean? And I think he knows like he can't hang.
Yeah,
like he's slowing down.
He's like
and he's for whatever reason has taken to the whole NXT like fucking thing. That's why like a lot of these call ups are all pretty close with him. Like I can definitely see him eventually just being a guy that is just putting over the fucking young talent.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, and by
at
the way,
least till his contract runs out. You know what I mean?
Mike,
and the other thing too is if you think WWE doesn't have some sort of fucking clause in that contract to make sure nothing like the last time he was there goes down without him fucking having to fucking pay for it, like
not only the last time there, but also like how he finished at AEW with the whole fucking backstage shit.
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree because that mask versus mask. I told these guys the mask versus mask match was the best thing that any wrestling company has put out in the last year or two. Like that literally was perfection. And I didn't even watch most of the fucking lead up. I was able to catch everything about that story and was completely fucking involved with it watching it that night. So, or when I did watch it. So I think I don't know. You know, the thing with Gable is SummerSlam is coming. He's hot off the heels of that match. He's getting pops when he's showing up now on SmackDown and shit. If they're going to make him something, they could do it at SummerSlam because that's his hometown. That's his home crowd. I mean,
there's a reason he in that because I only saw the aftermath. I still have not
100%.
But that AAA crowd was so behind it. I would not doubt that they might put a big AAA title on him at SummerSlam weekend. I'm just saying.
The thing is, I think we've all known that was there, right? Yeah. He just needed to. And what's funny is this all started with him being Grande Americano, where it was like, all right, this is just a fucking like joke at Lucha. Like, this is what the fuck are we doing here? But then it caught the right heat. And then he got hurt, so Ludwig had to do it, and he comes back, and now it turned into this thing, and how he's playing this whole respect thing for the Lucha, and he's like trying to make amends with all the Luchas on the main roster now backstage. I mean, it's just this is the best story they've put out.
Well, and it is really one of those great stories, and you know when you do make a mockery of Luchador. I believe there's a lot of the Mexican fan base that understands that it's part of the story. Like they get it, how that is, you know, because, you know, all of their major championships or champions over the time have always been some kind of mockery. And they've also seen so many kind of replicas of previous wrestlers, right? So, I mean, there's been how many El Santos, right? Like, you know, it's like Tiger Mask in New Japan, right? There's been 4 Tiger Mask or whatever. There's been how many Commander X's or whatever. Like, there's so many different like variances of these luchadors or whatever. I mean, it's now LA Park or whatever, but like La Parka, right? Because when he changed from AAA and went to CMLL or trying to work, then they stole and said the gimmick has to stay in AAA. Like, there's so many fun things like that when it comes to just the mass wrestlers. Like, it was bound to be settled there in AAA, and they did a great job again, from what I've heard. Gotta go watch it. AAA versus CMLL is the closest thing to Nitro versus Raw in the Attitude Era. Yeah, it's not too far off. I mean, still slightly different style. CMLL is still a little bit more. I mean, they are the older of the companies, but they're still a little more traditional. AAA will still do a lot of the some of the American style with their luchadors. Maybe it's a generational thing, but I do miss the old school storytelling, the build of matches, ongoing rivalries. feels like we just don't get much of that. We really don't. Mostly because you can't continue a rivalry past one pay-per-view nowadays. You got to have it paid off right away. So we don't get to see like an old school like Rock versus Stone Cold where it could go, several years or several pay-per-views at least, where you're gonna maybe get a viable storyline, or you don't have them touch each other, but they're still just building towards, let's say, a WrestleMania or something like that. But they're gonna fuck with each other for the two pay-per-views beforehand. You just don't get that very much, and that's kind of sad. And AEW's part of the problem with that too. They don't tell a lot of long-term stories. Theirs is basically only like maybe a couple weeks leading to a pay-per-view, and then they have great pay-per-view matches, but that's why their pay-per-view buys are still pretty high in comparison. But that's going to probably fade too if they can't find a way of actually streaming it for a certain price over like Max or something.
Yeah, I haven't been paying any attention. Do they have anything going on TV-wise?
Yeah, that Osprey with the Death Riders has been very interesting because...
Oh, no, I mean like contracts for streaming and shit.
No, you still get all the pay-per-views through HBO Max, but
I just wish they were included,
Yeah.
Like people bitch about the ESPN thing with WWE, but you know what? I pay my $12 a month and I don't have to pay another $50 to $75 just to watch the pay-per-view on top of the monthly membership, where I'm like, dude, I have to pay for Max and then I have to pay like another $60 just to get the fucking pay-per-view. Like,
well, and I think ESPN learned too when they had UFC, and they used to do that shit for UFC pay-per-views, because UFC is also like almost every week. So they get you in with a pre-card and the prelims, and then, if you want to continue watching UFC, it's a $30 extra charge for the, like, God, you fuckers, I'm buying the goddamn app.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Tubi, which is owned by Fox. Oh my God, it's so screwy because all that shit's gonna, it's so weird. All these other,
they're gonna be on Tubi. Oh, too bad. Tubi's free, so that's cool.
Yeah, but but it's owned by Fox, then it's technically owned by ABC now, and then if it's owned by ABC, it's technically owned by Disney, Hulu, and so then eventually this will just join back together, and we'll just have a cable package again. God damn it, we don't need all these streaming services. Just give me a ability to watch something through cable again, on demand.
I'm sorry, Tom. Do we got a problem?
Don't ever do a Mickey Mouse voice to me ever again.
Get the fuck up! Get the fuck up! God, that's so funny when he does that. Oh, good. I thought we were gonna have a problem.
Just get a VPN and do my AEW, $120 for all the AEW for the year for everything. Well, that's not so bad. I mean,
that's a good deal.
That's only $10 a pay-per-view then, basically. So, I don't know.
I think. Can I be honest? Half of the I don't know. Half of the time though, too. Like now, I don't know why, but like I don't even. It's hard staying awake because like I'll watch whatever like fucking golf tournaments on during the day. You know what I mean? And then like by the time that fucking thing's over, and that's not counting if I go play that morning. So then by the time the fucking pay-per-view happens on, it's like, I know I'm not going to stay awake for it. So then I'm like, well, maybe I'll just rent it later. And then
never do.
I never do.
Well, because there's also so quick to put a lot of the highlights, maybe not all the results on either social media.
The results are out that night.
Yeah. I mean, you can still see who won. You don't necessarily see how it was, how the pin came or whatever, or the submission, but you still know who won by the end of the night for everything because of social media. Yeah, you have to find out. No one's going to watch the next day if they have to worry about catching. Hey, buy the replay on HBO Max or whatever, So I don't know.
I just forget that. I mean, like AEW, I just forget it's on.
Well, I've been so busy. Ace and I started the show by saying that I've just been so busy. I just don't know.
I still think it's funny. Like I tried when they brought the inspiration in. I was like, okay, cool. My girls are back.
Yeah.
Let's go. And then they jobbed them in like 5 seconds. And I was like, what the fuck? And shut it off. It's like, fuck you, Tony Khan.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good look, especially for a women's division that you're still trying to build. But But who knows? Maybe they
Well,
were okay with it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with the ABC stuff, Dan. Everything is eventually like in the next year, it will all just literally be on Disney Plus. Everything.
I mean, that's really what my Hulu is literally.
And it already is. Yeah, if you're in, and even when you're in the Disney Plus app now, you can watch ESPN and Hulu and all those subscriptions from in there. So I mean, eventually they're gonna just be like, yeah, it's only the Disney Plus app though now.
Yeah. So here's the funny thing, because my Hulu is Hulu Live, right? So I can't use that in other states without having to say that I'm now living in that state. But anybody can use my Disney Plus or my ESPN app with the same login anywhere in the fucking world. I'm like, oh, super cool. Like I told you guys, the one time that my Peacock and then my Disney Plus was signed in down in Mexico. I'm like, who the fuck is in Mexico? Family in Tejas? Like, what are we fucking doing? Who's down there on vacation?
They're like giving out your fucking password.
No, it was like it's my sister-in-law's nieces. Like one of them was down there with her boyfriend who has family in Mexico. So I'm like, all right, I can't be mad, but also, can you log out before you leave? I don't need somebody else and just create another fucking profile here because.
Hey, is this true? Is the Master of the Universe movie actually getting good reviews?
Yeah.
I heard it's a bit campy, but it's exactly what it's supposed to be.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've been hearing. Is a couple people from the cruise chat we're in have said that it's worth going to and worth watching, just for some of the old nostalgia, if you will.
Interesting.
Because here's the thing about He-Man and Masters of the Universe is the fact that Mattel had this toy brand, and then they created the cartoon. Completely opposite of how it normally goes. Normally, you have the cartoon, and then eventually a toy company wants to sign on and start producing your toys. Nope, Mattel's just like, fuck it. We had Barbie. Girls love Barbie. Let's fucking do that with He-Man. Oh, it's not selling so well. Let's make a goddamn cartoon. Fucking it worked. Worked great. I love the 80s, man. I miss the 80s so fucking much, man. Oh.
Dude, you know what I watched yesterday? Talking to me. I watched Bloodsport and Kickboxer.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's nostalgia. That's some throwback right there, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. Yeah. That's good shit though, right there. Bloodsport. You said kickboxing.
Well, so I heard though, but like I heard that I thought I also heard though that like they had a shit opening weekend though, but like the new Scary Movie like fucking like killed it money wise.
New Scary Movie? I didn't even know there was another Scary Movie out.
Oh yeah, the Wayans brothers got the name back and they made a brand new movie with like almost the original full cast from the first four that they were all involved in before it just became like a studio thing. So I think it got like critically was bad, but also like a lot of people were saying that a lot of like the reviews on like Rotten Tomatoes and shit were a lot of just Gen Z who got offended, and it's like, well, yeah, this isn't for you then. Like, if you're someone who's going to get offended, this is not the movie to watch. This whole thing is supposed to be offensive and hilarious. So, oh yeah, I know. I was thinking of that too, Dan, when I was watching last night. I was like, oh damn, he's done now. That sucks.
Oh yeah, that's. I forgot about. Oh yeah, Ogre dying. Speaking of sad news, by the way, you guys see that Conan double leg amputation?
Yeah, he's just a little guy now.
That's what. Yeah, that's one way to put it. He's Cotton Hill basically now. Just put the feet on. Put the feet on right by the knee there, and I'll just walk around. Dude, that's crazy though, right? Like,
it's just weird that.
What was the cause of it?
It was like health issues or something that he had to lose one, but then like things got progressively worse, and now it ended up being they took both legs or something.
Oh man,
dude, like everyone's losing legs this year.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. The post was saying was Bagwell, Jannetty, and now Conan.
Which and apparently Jannetty is still going to be at Bridge City Slam, in case anyone was wondering.
He's gonna do the Zach Gowen treatment, right?
Dude, I'll tell you what, though. I saw Zach Gowen. I've said this before, but I saw him in a parking lot bar show in front of maybe 20 fucking people, and he still took the spot off the top ropes onto the cement fucking or blacktop fucking parking lot with just folded plastic chairs.
Damn.
Like, dude, his shit was all cut up on his back, and like literally, I'm just like, there's 20 fucking people here, man. Why'd you even do that spot? Like, was not needed. There's no one here.
Yeah, these motherfuckers don't deserve this shit.
Like, what the fuck? That's that show that James Jeffries happened to be there, and we realized that like a year ago. And that was his first ever independent wrestling show he went to. It was also the same show that Baron almost dropped a puppy.
Oh my.
Shit.
Yeah, getting in the ring, he almost dropped a puppy.
Why was he bringing a puppy to the ring?
Mickey had like some animal, like humane society tent there, and they had some dogs that were up for adoption there. So they were gonna have Baron go in and cut a thing and bring in a little poodle like fucking dog with him, and he was trying to get in the ring while holding this dog.
Jesus God!
And just almost fell trying to get in onto the fucking apron, but then when he did that, he almost literally dropped the dog. Like someone like had to like be with him and kind of caught it.
God.
Yeah, and again, no one was there. No one was there.
So it's I love and hate the independent wrestling scene, right? Because shows either are great and massive and everybody loves them, or it's 25 people and this guy did way too much for this audience. They did. A faucet of fucking acid on his forehead. That's what needs to happen to Vince. But yeah, man, that's crazy news though. Yeah, like again, Bagwell, Jannetty, and now Conan, all amputees. Because you figure they'll keep working out, right? Like even Hogan kept working out, but I don't know. Conan
I mean, honestly, like none of those guys are gonna wrestle though. Like they're not gonna put a full on mat because they're so old already to then learn and adapt to fucking wrestle with one leg. Like Gowen was young; he was able to learn it.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow, and even that, like like another guy with amputation that did pretty damn well was Kerry Von Erich, but that was basically stuffing the boot and trying to fucking as tight as fucking possible. So.
They're not going to like this here in Vegas because the clock's at 0. We do not see the puck in the net as yet.
What, are you watching the Stanley Cup Finals?
I don't know if this is it right now. What's the series at right now?
I thought it was 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Okay,
2-1
so
Vegas, I think.
Conan's drop kicks will look a little different now. No shit.
okay, so yeah, that was
non-existent.
3-1 Vegas after the first period.
Dude, here's the worst name in wrestling I've ever seen.
And Vegas scored literally.
Troy.
Vegas scored their last goal literally right at the last very second of the period. Like they had to review it to see if it was even in.
You guys not hear me? Jasper Troy. That's a name for somebody on NXT right now.
Hell yeah, it's a good name.
Well,
It's not a good name. Don't act like Jasper.
Yeah, why not? What's wrong with Jasper?
Everything's wrong with Jasper.
Fuck you got wrong. What they
It's
don't know.
not 1930s Oklahoma. I feel like that's the only time Jasper was an acceptable name was in the 1930s.
Bring it back then.
Jasper Troy is greater than children. God damn it, Luke! I'll fucking I will hurt you. I will genuinely hurt you. JR's fucking loving this shit, by the way. Every time you say that something's greater than Chillstrom, he's just loving it.
I just is like, oh, that's sweet.
Oh,
Hey, have we talked about all the guests they've announced so far for WrestleCon?
no.
You guys want to hear this list because it's getting pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Jake the Snake. We got I believe it's his sister, right? Cheryl Roberts coming as well, who was a women's wrestler for WWE.
Rock and Robin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Will Ospreay.
Wow.
The Righteous will be here.
Nice.
Papa Shango, Saturday only.
There we go.
The Godfather will be here too. I wonder if they know each other. Davey Boy Smith Jr., Dan Spivey,
Nice.
the homeboy Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Well,
Hey,
you
weird.
spoke with a couple of those guys already that you mentioned. So
Weird. The Berserker's going to be there.
you don't say a guy who only needs to travel from like Robbinsdale into fucking Minneapolis is going to be there.
What's it? Thekla?
Tekla,
All right. Tekla, the headbanger.
fighter, the AEW Women's Champion right now. Come on, put some respect on her name.
I have no idea who are champions in AEW right now, brother.
You are such. First of all, one is MJF. We should know because it's MJF. God damn it!
Didn't know if he still had it. Sorry.
You got it back. You just beat Darby Allin for it at Double or Nothing. Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
I do not like Darby Allin, so nothing about that. I
First
literally
of all, I'm with you.
didn't even watch highlights of it. Like I just didn't care because I was like, fucking Darby Allin's fucking.
I'm with you because also with all the shit that Darby Allin has done outside of wrestling that has caused him injuries, getting hit by that bus, and before he even gets back in the wrestling ring, he's like, "Oh, I'm training to go to to summit Mount Everest." What? Worry about?
He's just a reckless fuck. That's all.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, like that is not sustainable. Not only is he going to lose a limb someday, but he's going to lose his life in the ring, and we're all going to have to fucking watch it. Like, and it's going to only be his own fucking fault. It's not going to be like somebody like, it's not going to be like Owen Hart. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be literally Darby Allin thinking he should just keep fucking coughing, dropping through a fucking table and shit like that. He'll get a splinter through the fucking back, get some fucking, or whatever, and just internally bleed out.
Did him and Sting turn on each other yet?
No. Sting was there when he won the title, and showed him, give him a big hug, support him.
Why? That would have been the perfect time. You want me to like Darby Allin? Have him fucking punch old Stinger in the cock when he goes to hug him for that championship.
Whoa.
Fuck, dude. Otherwise, I don't give two fucks about
First of all,
Darby
the person who punches people in the cock is Whitney, and that's to me apparently because she doesn't know what the fuck.
Now it sounds like you just have a kink, Tom.
I don't have a kink.
Nobody gets punched in the cock but me. Why Whitney?
By pretty gals.
It's the only way I can come.
That would be fucking gross, but also that would be the worst kink in the world. Like, hey, can you just totally
You know what? But that this is off topic, but that's super weird. I was having a conversation with our boy Chris this weekend when we were down at the show on Sunday, and we were talking about shit like that, we were talking about like girls who want to get choked.
Yeah,
that is not a fucking turn on,
dude. It's sketch at best.
Anyways, that's a whole road we don't need to go down on this show.
Not on this show. Tune in later tonight when we go 2 Count Dark. Everybody, 2 Count Dark starting at 11 p.m.
We'll just truly rebrand to the Two Cunts then.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to Joe Malenko. His birthday was just last week. Giving it out on social media.
Diamond Dallas Page. Back to the fucking list here, guys.
Oh yeah,
Jushin Liger will be there. That's awesome.
Whoa.
So this one, it does intrigue me, and it might finally happen. Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, will be there, and I'm staring at my $1 Million. I'm staring at my Money Inc. Funko Pop that is signed by IRS. It just feels like I need to fucking get that signed by both if I'm going to have it signed. Anyways, also coming along with him is his boy DiBiase Jr.
Yep.
The girls, boys, the girls are coming. The inspiration's going to be here. That might be a photo. I'll pay for that photo. Fucking old school Christopher Daniels going to be here. The OG.
Love me some Christopher Daniels. Love me some inspiration. Clearly.
Alexis Celine is coming.
Okay.
Zoe Serrano, or Zoe Stark, formerly in WWE.
Formerly FKO.
Monica Monroe.
Okay.
Fucking Sandman.
Ask the inspiration to choke you. Whoa. We got out the rails again.
Fucking 5-time. Booker T's coming.
Shucky Ducky, fuck him, dude. Like,
so is Queen Charmel.
I don't think they go anywhere without each other.
Yeah, it's like they're married or something.
Yeah.
Francine.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
By God, Jim Ross is coming.
Baga. Oh, you know what? I should find some of those WCW cards and just have Jim Ross sign one. That'd be pretty cool.
Mina Shikara. I say it right? Shikara.
No, Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, that chick. The Killer Bees.
Really?
Both of them.
Both of them. The Killer.
I mean, we
Bees.
see one of them like every year at Waterloo.
Interesting sidetrack. Jim Brunzell calls WCCO all the fucking time.
Nice.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leaping Jim or Jumping Jim Brunzell,
Jim Brunzell,
and Brian B. Blair. The Killer
Look
Bees.
at Luke here sucking up to JR a little bit. Jim Ross, the second best JR. Wow, dude.
See, everybody knows, Tom.
Hey, you know what? Maybe someday you guys could do some commentary together, and we'll to a show.
Yeah, I doubt it. The last time we were down at
test
when we were at Waterloo. Well, I mean, I can talk circles around him now because he's chewing his cabbage twice. But last time we were down in Waterloo and he was there, we did not seem to get along.
Oh yeah, JR was just grumpy at the last one he was at, to be honest. So.
Well, and yeah,
He totally was. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. I think he was over it, and he hasn't really been back since. So
I don't think he has been back. But also, did you not hear the reports too that apparently he's?
Oh yeah, Alzheimer's.
Yeah, some early onset.
Well,
so.
They're watching for Alzheimer's.
Yeah, this might be the last convention he can do. To be real honest with you, at this level,
possibly. Scarlett Bordeaux and Killer Cross are coming.
Yes.
Mick Foley's coming right here to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Bang bang.
Mike Rotunda, RS.
Ooh, is
Barry Windham.
Nice.
I don't know. You see a guy like that in the elevator and you don't recognize him. You say, whatever. you ride 4 floors with a guy and you're like, yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh, who was that? Barry
Windham, yeah. Well, facial hair and shit. I'm not gonna recognize him.
Hey, God, you also did that with Cowboy Bob Orton. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah,
that's hilarious. Greg Gagne will be there.
Good old Gagne.
Demolition. Rick Steiner.
Well, see, and yeah, Axe Smith. I don't know if Barry Darsow still lives on Robbinsdale, but I mean, or if he ever moved back there and stuff. But this is his old neck of the woods too. So
yeah, Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner will both be there.
Yeah.
You can't have Jim Ross there and not have the King. Jerry Lawler's gonna be there.
Really?
You could, but yeah.
I swear to God, if Jerry the King Lawler starts yelling about some gal's puppies and stuff like that, he probably will get fucking punched.
Dude, it's funny. We went to a WrestleMania Access. This had to been 28. I think it was Miami. I think it was 28. And me and my co-host at that time were in line for their autographs, and we had like a little flip cam. So he had it out, and he was like, "I'm gonna just film and like see, like, if they're like, hey, don't, I'll stop it." But so we're getting our autographs, and he's filming them, and like they literally start talking to each other about us in the camera, like I think JR was like, actually no, it might have been King that was like, "Watch out, JR, they're filming us," like kind of joking. He wasn't like mad at us. He was like, and I think it was JR was like, "Oh, probably hoping for a sex tape or something." Like it was something weird, and we were all like, ah. And then later it was like, what the fuck? They were nice, and that's just it. I've met JR so many times, and he's always been really nice. And then, yeah, that last time around, like I said, I just don't think he wanted to be there. Anyways,
now to be fair to Jim Ross about that last time we saw him at the Hall of Fame, from what I've heard from you all and my experiences with Hall of Fame, that was the worst year of the Hall of Fame too. Like,
yeah, I honestly, I don't know. I don't remember when it was, honestly.
Oh, that was like 3 years ago. That was like the first year we got paid to do sound, and it was the worst year.
God, he was there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, it feels like he hasn't been there in longer. Ron Simmons, who was also at the.
I know I got some Doom cards to bring too. Oh, I should just bring some of these old WCW cards because I think I got Steiner Brothers. I know I got Doom. I can definitely get Ron Simmons to sign those.
And you can't have Ron Simmons and not have the other half of APA. Our good friend JD Out's coming. The Hardy Boys are going to be at WrestleCon.
Yeah.
Jinsei Shinakai. is going to be there. And this was like one of their first big announcements, but basically the Wyatt Sick going to be there. Nikki Storm, Samuel Shaw, Taylor Rotunda, Joseph Sawyer, and Eric Redbeard all going to be at WrestleCon.
Well, again, Eric Redbeard, this is his backyard. So,
and apparently it's like a big deal, right? Because he's coming, and he's coming without the paint for his first. Gives a fuck. Fucking Sting's coming. Fuck him. Boo! I'll walk by Sting's booth and boo. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, you need to settle down because
I don't give a fuck.
Listen,
I don't give a fuck.
Listen,
Sting has always spoken very highly of you. I don't understand.
Yeah, Sting loves you, Big Ace. I've heard him directly.
Could you fucking imagine? I've never met him, but I've seen him on the internet, and he seems like a really nice guy. And I'm just sitting here, fuck you, Sting. Eat my ass. Like, I fucking hate you.
There's like two guys that would talk crazy great stuff about you. It'd be like Sting and Bret Hart. You both times just like, fuck you guys. All right, sharpshooter, fucking Scorpion.
Hey, here's the thing. Though, I respect Bret Hart. Okay.
Yeah, you respect him.
I
You don't like
respect
him.
his training. I don't like him because he didn't want to play ball. And fuck him. You can't cry after that. You can't cry that you were the victim when literally you can't take that company's belt when you're leaving the contract, idiot, and it's their belt, not yours. If they
The agreement was he was going to lose it in Connecticut the night.
The agreement was only that because he wouldn't fucking agree to what they really wanted, and that was him to drop it on the pay-per-view as it should have been because it was the pay-per-view. And even better that it's his hometown because it's going to draw heat for the ones that didn't leave after him.
Not hometown, but home.
Whatever. Yeah. But like, that's the only reason they did that. And honestly, that was never the plan. As soon as they agreed with that right away, they were like, okay, so what are we really doing? Again, dude, like that's business. Like,
well, let me ask you about this. How do you feel about Ric Flair bringing the big gold belt over?
I don't know. Ric Flair, who gives a fuck? Ric Flair was probably drunk. He probably didn't even know what belt he had when he got there. He's just like, what is this? All right, yeah. Hey, woo!
You know the story behind that, right? Because WCW used to force whoever was the top champion with the big gold belt to put down a deposit. They refused to give him his deposit back when he walked out the door with the belt. And so he just said, fuck it, I'm going to bring it on live television. So he did that. It forced WCW to make a different fucking title for all of like fucking 2 years.
Yeah. I mean,
that Ron Simmons one was the fucking makeshift out of nowhere fucking title. So,
and honestly, that's a blunder on WCW. Like, if you agreed,
he just didn't want to drop like his brother. God damn you, Luke. Fuck. We shouldn't laugh. We are all very dark human beings when it comes to the humor side. So, you son of a bitch.
Plus, the other thing too is I would have like a big portion of that too is it's like Brett wasn't happy there and he made it really known going into that. So then why on earth, when you're talking so negatively about other stars in that company, why on earth do you think when it's time for you to fucking leave because you're doing this on your own, you agreed to leave, that you think you still have say and that you fucking have enough pull that you could be like, no, this is the only way. Like, at this point, they're like already mad at you. Like, they're already mad at you. And you have enough reason to be mad at them because they had to back out of their original deal with you, and that's everything. Right. But the thing is, they also were like, no, you're going to make more money over there. Go. Sign, go. And they didn't stop him. All they said is, but you're going to drop our title at the pay-per-view right before you leave. And that's where, no, not in front of my home country. Like,
HBK. So here's actually what should have happened. Like in retrospect, and everything being what it is, the pay-per-view before Survivor Series, you have him drop the belt, and then you have him go full fucking heel all the way into Survivor Series. Pairs himself up with 3 other guys that are just super fucking heels and just beats down a good guy's side, and then you don't even have to fucking worry about that shit. Whatever pay-per-view was happening beforehand. I don't think they were running monthly pay-per-views at the time, but
yeah, McStabby's right. Sting would have played ball. Yeah. He understands because he gets the business. Like, it isn't about you; it's about that company. If you're leaving, and like you said, Tom, that would have been a great way to do it, but that's not what they ended up doing. But the issue is, hey, man, you have to drop it to the guy who's going to be the next you. And we want it to be done on the show. Everybody's paying to watch Like, and also it's going to be a big deal. It's going to make your Canadian family that isn't leaving, that's still going to be here for a little bit, have that heat coming out of this. But again, it was just, I'm a bigger deal, and you owe me this. Like, no, nobody owes you shit when you don't own the company that you're.
I will say, so I got NXT on right now. They have a Mr. NXT pageant going on right now. This is the closest we're going to see to any male wrestlers being treated like the old Divas division. All right. These
Watch, the next fucking segment's going to be the women's doing it.
Yeah, right. That's going to only be like a swimsuit competition.
Oh God, yeah. So many people had to drop the Hogan and they didn't want to.
Yeah, WWF, WWE, later, fucking WCW. Everybody fucking hated dropping Hogan because fuck you, Hulk Hogan, you piece of shit.
Go get the fucking jabroni.
Iron Sheik said it best. Oh no, we said it best. Fuck you, Hulk Hogan.
So we got through that whole list of people. Is there anything standing out to you guys that if you make it down to WrestleCon, you're going to maybe get a photo or an autograph?
Well, I mean, I would, because I think the Inspiration are probably the funniest tag team of all time, like men or women. So I'd love just to,
that's happening.
Yeah. And again, like I said, I got some of these old WCW trading cards. Gave a whole set away last year at Convergence, in the. Or the complete set, but I got some old Jim Ross's, some old Doom, some old Steiner Brothers. I'll bring those along maybe for some signatures and stuff. But
honestly, looking at this list, like the Inspiration is about it
for you, huh?
Yeah, because like don't need to. If anything, I would maybe take a picture with Papa Shango just because I've never met him in the gimmick, and that gimmick used to scare the fuck out of me when I was a little kid. And I told him that when we were at Bridge City, but so he's man, that shit, it got people really scared. I was like, yeah, me included. It would be kind of cool to get a picture with him while he's in that. So maybe, but other than that, like I might do DiBiase just to get that Funko Pop sign because it would just be a cool piece to have.
I think you need to because you would probably be the only person that has the Money Inc. dual Funko Pop signed.
I can't imagine. There's got to be more.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the collectors are for that level of or that era of WWE, though.
I'm gonna look at it right now because it's a Walgreens exclusive, guys. It's a Walgreens exclusive.
You would love to get Killer Cross to sign your BJJ belt. Yeah, honestly, that'd be pretty dope too. Actually, you know what? Because that's the thing. Killer Cross and Scarlett Bordeaux, like, honestly, I've just loved everything they've done for so long. I would just like to shake both their hands. Like, I truly appreciate everything they did in TNA or Impact at the time, everything they've done.
You just shake one of their hands? Because it seems weird to shake them both.
I want to be like this. Shake both my hands. It's just, hello.
And they'll say, oh, it's another Man of the Make-A-Wish kids.
There is one on eBay right now signed by both for $250.
Only one?
That's all I've seen so far.
I mean, again, that era, there's plenty of fans of that era of WWF, right? Like, there's a lot of people who know Money Inc., but I don't believe with how new in the whole scheme of things Funko Pops are, that having it signed by both is a very common thing. If you're only seeing one on eBay, I got to assume that might be the only other one that exists.
Signed by superstars.com. They got one for $140.
Okay.
I got really into the Funko Pops for a minute. So, like, it's actually a lot bigger than you think it is. Like,
oh, I know it is. It's fucking huge.
And it's like a fucking 6-year period where that's all people were getting signed at these wrestling conventions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's another one.
I have series 1 of the Letterkenny characters.
Oh, nice.
Which is Squirrely Dan, Derry, and then of course Wayne and Katie. So
I'm seeing it probably about 20 right now online, but that's still also for me though, that's just one of the teams I grew up watching. Like, that was the era I started in, that fucking late 80s, early 90s.
The golden era of the WWF, the Rock.
Yeah, dude. Like, that was where I came into it. So, like, it is a little bit more special to me, those older guys like that. That's why I've kept some of those ones, and I've gotten like, you guys know, I unloaded so many of my wrestling pops Really, it's just the people I like now or something that's like old school like that. Which even I still have some that I'm still going to get rid of.
Oh, Bonnie McMurray. See,
Bonnie McMurray.
that's a great Letterkenny reference there, Luke. The first release for Letterkenny Funko Pops was literally just the main 4 characters, and then I know they've done Riley and who's the other one? God, it's been so long since I watched fucking Letterkenny.
I don't have all of them, but I'm probably only missing just a few. But I probably do have almost every Park and Rex Funko Pop that's been made.
See, and that's quite the accomplishment too,
and that's the only collection that I actually at this moment have that's like probably almost full, and that I'm actually keeping. Otherwise, everything's just odd shit.
Riley and Jonesy, yeah, I would love to have like Bonnie McMurray, Riley and Jonesy, and I would love to see them do like a Shorzy Letterkenny one though, where it's literally just the back of his fucking head. You just see the front in the packaging.
So here's the deal, though. I've heard Funko Pop has been declining.
I mean, I can imagine because you're not supposed to take them out of the packaging, right? So it's not an actual toy; it's just a collector's thing. So I don't know. There's a lot of people who don't like the idea of collecting nowadays too, because stuff takes up space, and there's a lot of people who are worried about getting kicked out of their houses because they can't pay rent or mortgages. Yeah. So the more shit you have, the more shit you might lose. Sorry to say it that way, but it is the reality of the times. So anyhow,
oh, sorry, I was just reading. Yeah, tomorrow I guess is like what Mike was talking about with Sean Ross Sapp and CM Punk. So tomorrow you'll all hear about whatever this rumored story is of CM Punk, because he's going to talk about it tomorrow on a podcast.
Yippee!
They have Evil looking like he's Andrade, and how odd Andrade is looking in AEW right now. Weird. Anyhow. No, I think WrestleCon, I'm probably going to go that Friday just because it'll be something nice to do during the day. So I'll probably end up taking the 31st of July off myself. Maybe the 3rd, just to kind of recoup from the weekend. So who knows? Who knows, boys? Who knows?
This is a cool matchup right here, though. It's going to happen at Second Wrestling, which we've had Rabbi on this show, promoter of Second Wrestling.
Fine, yeah.
June 18th, the Cubby Bear Chicago, which I think this is the place they run that's like right by Wrigley. Going to be Blair Onyx taking on Solomon Tupu.
Oh, my.
First time. That'll be fun. By the way, I don't know if we ever talked about it, but John Cena like 2 weeks ago did like a fucking surprise seminar at Black and Brave. Did we talk about it?
We did mention that a little last week.
Cool. We don't need to talk about it again then.
Great American Bash, Sunday, June 28th, only on the CW, by the way. It's a premium live event on live, regular fucking television. So, first time ever a pay-per-view quality premium live event is on a regular TV.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt when it's your minor system. You know what I mean?
Well, exactly right. Just trying to get money, dude. And yeah, I did see that, obviously, and I think I put it out here on the show too. The CW will be doing all the premium live events for all NXT going forward, because I'm sure that their fucking ratings are fucking shit.
Yeah, but also CW had to pay for that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
So like WWE don't care. They're like, we just made some fucking money for the year. Because at the end of the day, like, I think people forget, like, the social media and YouTube hits that they get, like, pays a lot of money at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, also, did you see Kathy Kelly has been diagnosed with autism?
Really?
That was making the rounds today.
Look at her being all high functioning then, huh?
Let's go, Kathy Kelly. So hot.
I was gonna say you never thought you'd want to date an autistic gal, huh? Jesus.
Way to go, Ace.
You wouldn't, Tom? Oh, you wouldn't, Tom?
Oh no, I would.
Are you above that?
No, definitely not. No. I mentioned today that I think I actually might be semi R-worded, if you will. I don't know. Maybe full R-worded. I don't know.
Oh, I'm definitely slow.
Bash at the Beach. I don't think Bash at the Beach was on regular TV. I know that because they used to do that spring breakout thing or whatever for WCW on Nitro, where they'd be in like Daytona Beach or whatever. But Bash at the Beach is a totally different thing. Bash at the Beach is where we saw the first time of the NWO forming. So
Yep.
You never ruin that. So, all right, I'm kind of done with fucking NXT. It's kind of lame. Kind of lame.
It's not fun when you can't listen to it and actually watch.
Well, honestly, actually, like, there's other things to watch too. Like, there is the Stanley Cup Finals and whatnot. So,
by the way, Becky Lynch just posting pictures of her on vacation in like Italy and Paris right now, and then just all the captions is "My vacation is ruined. I can't even enjoy whatever is in the video or picture." Is hilarious. Have you guys been seeing this?
because she lost her title.
Yes, ever since she lost her title, all her social media posts are her in like Italy, and then they've been in like Europe, and so they were just in like Paris. So it's like this last one was like, "My vacation is ruined." It's her eating at a 3-star Michelin restaurant. She's like, "I can't even enjoy myself." And they're like her at the like Eiffel Tower. "My vacation is ruined," and it's just her looking displeased in front of everything.
I mean, that is the power of Sol Ruca, right?
Oh, Becky's just so good. She's just so good. Going from it's just not me saying it. You know who else said it? And now that she's lost, it's just, I can't enjoy anything. And then she's still talking shit to Jessica Carr. So, like, I don't think that's over yet.
Well, it shouldn't be over because we gotta get a payoff. I mean, if anything, Triple H still knows that there needs to be a payoff. You can't just book the shit to have no finish to it.
Especially since we all know at this point that like Jessica Carr can wrestle. Like,
Yeah.
Just do it already.
Sorry, I just got a text coming through.
By the way, also, how crazy was it that the Knicks lose one game and the fucking city went unhinged on anyone in a San Antonio jersey outside?
I mean, it's still New York City.
Literally, you see fans from San Antonio in New York City running in the streets for their lives because people are just trying to beat the fuck up. One dude was just blood. It was crazy. You just went on like what, a 12-game win streak and you lost one, and now you're fucking people up in the streets over it.
I think it was 13 in a row.
It might have been. I don't know. Either way, like take a loss with grace. I get it. You're pissed from what I heard, like because of the president being there. It just fucking slowed everyone's like entrance into the arena down and way more security, and then just the fucking like obviously Homeboy got pretty booed when they put him up on that camera. And then just like the fucking hype, right? Like how much they're talking these front row seats were costing people. And then like so many people sitting there just like not even watching the game.
Yeah.
Our buddy Danny, by the way, from the cruise, he posted saying that if the New York Knicks win the championship, he's legit getting a Danhausen Knicks jersey.
Fuck yeah.
Danhausen across the back with the 0. Yeah, I mean,
I was hoping they would go for, they just fucking sweep them, because how great would it be if they legit didn't lose a game after he did that?
He's just cursing everybody that the Knicks are playing.
I mean, if they win, it still counts, and everyone will celebrate, especially wrestling fans, that the fucking they won because of Danhausen. But like, if they would have literally went undefeated from that moment through the finals, that would have been kind of fucking crazy.
Well, and the Spurs have always been like a second team to me, or my second team, because I was a huge Jay Robinson fan. I played a lot like Tim Duncan, like a very fundamental kind of base.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't play it to that level. I'm saying my game in the post was very fundamental. Like I'm using the backboard, I'm blocking shots, I'm getting rebounds and stuff like that. Like I was very much a guy who just went in there and just did what he had to do. So I always appreciated the Spurs. Like Greg Popovich is probably my favorite coach of all time, to be honest with you. But yeah, this team though, man, they are fucking children. They're whiny bitches, and I don't like them. I don't like the fucking coach. I actually wouldn't. I honestly like. I would probably throw a punch at the coach. He just seems like he's just a fucking weasel little prick. I would never allow him in my bar ever. You know, he's just an asshole. So yeah, go Knicks. And I say that about no other fucking New York team. I just know how long it's been since they won a fucking championship, and that city, legitimately, as far as the fan base of the Knicks goes, probably fucking deserves it at this point.
I want to see the party if they win, because it's going to be a party in the streets.
Oh man, it'll be crazy.
MFT for months only to have it end the lackluster SmackDown match the week before their release. I don't fucking know who the fuck you're talking about when you say Six versus MFT.
The Wyatt Sick versus, I don't know who the MFT is either.
See, there you go.
See, that's the other thing. I don't watch anything on Friday nights because I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm getting done, and by the time I get home and get settled, shit's over. So I don't watch any like SmackDown. I don't watch what's the Friday AEW. Is it fucking Rampage or whatever?
No, they don't do. That's not a show anymore.
Oh, they got rid of that shit?
They got rid of that, and they got rid of Dark. So it's literally just Dynamite and Collision, and then they'll do some tapings before shows, and they'll run on ROH.
Okay.
So when I was at Roy Wilkins for that show with my buddy Mike, good old Mike, and that's why I sent you that stuff. Like saying Amina's here, Sting's kid, Steven Borden did pretty damn well. So
Ooh.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, come on. It's his kid.
It's
Fuck
too?
his kid. Fuck his kids.
The MFT stable. Oh.
Cold Ace.
Oh, is that what they got? I just call it Solo. Because he's the only one that matters in that group. He fucking makes me laugh so much. Solo's so good. You see someone being like, "I love you, Solo," while he was putting his bags in the bus, and he was like, "Give me a hand with these bags in if you love me." Like, dude's fucking hilarious, dude. He's always clowning with people. Makes me laugh. And his little fucking Weasley fake, like, like, oh, it's so funny. But the Usos are funny too. Like his brothers, like those guys would always be hilarious. So they're just some funny motherfuckers.
Well, I'm pretty sure, Rikishi's probably pretty damn funny himself, too. So, look at how he danced. The guy just had fucking entertainment.
You see, he stepped away from, like, the school and promotion.
No. Really?
I'm pretty sure I read that. Yeah.
Dan says he now only watches SmackDown because Danhausen is only on that. Well, maybe true. Maybe true. SmackDown is the home of Danhausen. It's Danhausen's.
It is.
Smackhausen? Smackhausen.
It's very funny to see how that panned out, though, because, like, I know I honestly was like, yeah, he'll last 6 months before they're like, okay, we can't do anything with this clown, weird gimmick guy. What did we do? Like,
well, from where it started to now.
And knowing that, like, we all know he can actually wrestle. We know he's talented, all that shit. We know the character's great. But again, it's WWE. So, like, the fact that he is, like, the fucking top fucking merch seller right now and is just unbelievably over is fucking hilarious to me, because I really was like, that's a move that I just really thought WWE would never make, or if they did again, it was just they were gonna just fucking, it was gonna shit out and they'd just get rid of him. Jesus, this guy's on fire, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it certainly is, and obviously too, them throwing him on ESPN to promote Mania and then just all the other side stuff. But again, everybody who's watched independent stuff, knowing what he was doing before, and I think that's another thing too. Like, even Dan says, as far as watching SmackDown only for Danhausen, there's probably a lot of fans that are only doing that. But when if you can only get his newest merch through WWE or shopwwe.com, that makes a huge difference, because he was a pretty huge pretty big merch seller through the fuck is the one? Not Top Rope, but drawing a blank.
Pro Wrestling Tees.
There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, had a little old timers moment there. So, yeah, but through ProWrestlingTees.com, Danhausen always just sells so much merch. So, it's not really surprised in that regard. I'm just surprised that they kept going with it because, again, the reception he got upon that initial entrance was gobbledygooker-esque.
Yep.
And I will go to my grave saying that it's totally different.
Honestly,
but
they just didn't need the dancers and shit. Like,
Yeah.
he should have just came out and been like, where am I? You know, shit like that.
Cursed.
You know, like, that was what it was, just so over the top with the dancers and
Yeah.
like the song, and it was just
Well,
like,
and even that they haven't come through a fucking crate that didn't exist. Like, because it was crate or it was a coffin inside a crate. And every time you see a coffin, you think of like an undead person, right? So there's probably some people who were even confused, like, well, how is not Undertaker just coming out like and doing something, you know? Like,
I don't know. That didn't bother me. I was like, yeah, he's fucking like a creepy, evil kind of guy. Like,
he's very evil, very nice.
yeah. Like, that didn't. That one didn't bother me. I was just like, the song and dance of the dancers. I was just like, that wasn't a representation of him, right?
No, it's true. Plus, also
until he talks, you don't.
Well, and again, the theme song did not start off with "You are cursed." It started off with like the whole wrangle up, and then they did it. So again, it's very confusing because when you're going to introduce somebody, you need to have some kind of pop right away, right? Like Stone Cold's glass shattering it's the reason it starts that theme song is because now it just delivers. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Needs to be the first thing. If you have this drivel that lines up into a catchphrase, I mean, what the fuck are we even doing? You know, like you just gotta have to have it well timed. And this shows again why theme music needs to be done by a professional. You know, who was it? Not Jimmy Jacobs, but Johnston or whoever they had for Jimmy Johnston or whatever for years. Like, there's a reason he was so good at it. It's because he understood the dynamics. So many of these guys too, when they show up on like the Royal Rumble, I'm just like, I still don't know whose music this is. Like you gotta get to like the second or third fucking, you know, lick or whatever. I'm like, oh, now I know. Oh, okay, because. You know, outside like Drew McIntyre or even just Seth Rollins, again, Seth Rollins starts out with "burn it down." Like, that helps. I need to have something, you know, like Shinsuke Nakamura is like the violin, just the squeal of the violin, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they said after was it CFO or those guys, when they ended that, the people they got now, like I've heard that like they're not super high up on the music lately, so that might have a switch soon. By the way, yeah, when's Stephanie Vacure coming back? I just saw a post about her. Like, when's she coming back? Because she's the fucking best.
Is she the best, or is her ass the best?
No, she's legit, dude.
I know she is. I just want to give you a hard time, but literally just more like just poking at you for my own infatuations.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's hot, but like she's legit good. Let's just did you guys see Money in the Bank
Postponed again?
Pushed back, yeah, October 10th now.
It's weird. It's weird because one of the things that they're throwing in there between that they need to back this thing up fucking almost 2 whole months or a month and a half.
It's funny, people down there, like, first we had commercials for the 2026 Mania. Didn't happen. Then we got commercials for September 6th. And now it's pushed back to October.
Yeah.
Playing with their emotions.
It's true. JR.
Yeah.
You there, bud?
Yeah, he's fine. Look, he's on his deck.
Sun's still up where you are, huh?
Anyways,
It's going down though.
It's crazy. Like this whole month of June, we don't have any shows to promote, like for the weekends.
Thank
so that's
God.
kind of fun. I was telling Tom before you came on here, I went up to on Sunday. I did come up for that show with First, and that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We saw a lot of friends.
Yeah.
It's a really good job by our friend. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Again, I would love to go to shows where I don't have to worry about working them, you know. Funny to me how AEW seems to have all its female wrestlers with half of their asses hanging out. Tony has a fetish, I think. Well, I think it's also the look nowadays, Dan. I don't know if you've seen or gone to any public beaches lately, but the wears for below the waist are most of their ass cheeks are hanging out.
Bare buttocks seem to be in.
Yeah, it's very much the thing there, Dan. So maybe don't blame just AEW. That's kind of the way. And hey, more power to the ladies for doing it. They're doing it for themselves, Dan. They're not doing it for the male gaze. All right.
Yeah, blame Johnny Versace.
Say that again.
Blame Johnny Versace. He's the one that started it all.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Blame Versace. He's dead, though, isn't he?
He is
Versace.
Is that one who got shot in his home?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun
Well, that's
stuff.
what happens. That's what happens.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I've had enough of you all, and I've had enough of these people.
Bullshit. I tried to end this 2 minutes ago.
I was.
No, I'm kidding. It's just weird that we have nothing to promote for a month.
Oh, I'm fine with it though too.
Oh, I'm fine with it. It's just that doesn't happen often where we have like a fucking straight month and nothing.
Don't worry, you'll be back with CEW on July 4th, anyways.
It'll all be coming back soon.
Oh, that's gonna be a great day. That's gonna be
dude.
a great day.
Those of you that are friends, thank you. We appreciate you watching with us. We appreciate your patience. We appreciate you picking on Tom and supporting Ace and I. Most of them that are here, that's the way that they operate. Thank you, folks. We will see you next week. Tell a friend. Bye-bye.